Welcome into today's episode of Dropping Dimes. It is Wednesday, October 30th. We have three NBA plays each for you guys. Quickly to go through our recap. Ethan, you finished our last episode with a win and two pushes. You pushed on Bronny James and you hit a spread at I think the Hornets at the +5, and they ended up losing by exactly 5. I had our first and only loss at Dropping Dimes. I finished at 2-1. My loss was the Jazz at the +3.5. That probably was a bad bet. Again, we do record the night before, so I got that Jazz locked in at the +3.5, and then at tip off, I think they were like +6, +6.5. So unfortunately, that's what happens when you record the night before. But two profitable days for us. Ethan up a unit, me up zero point 0.9 units. Again, if you're betting every bet to win a unit, that's what our record would be at. But again, let's get into the plays today. Full slate. I'll send it to you for the first bet.
Yeah, undefeated in week one there, so we'll take it. I'm not gonna give out Bronny under again for the show, but bet it until you can't anymore. Like literally, it just pushes every day. But I'm gonna take right near plus money if he does play a minute or two, like he did game one. I'm taking it every time, so not giving that out on the show, but I will be betting that. First play I am looking for here, I am going to take the Atlanta Hawks -4 at Washington. This is a spot that I've just loved over the years. This is a back-to-back with the Wizards. They just played on Monday night in Atlanta, and the Wizards got the a 2-point victory, 121-119. Now they have to travel to Washington for the rematch, the home and home series. So obviously, public is going to look at, oh, Washington just won at Atlanta. Of course, they're going to win at home as well, and they're catching points. Obviously, the Wizards, one of the worst teams in the NBA. I think the Hawks have overachieved thus far into the season, but at the end of the day, they are quite a bit better than the Wizards. Lost the first one out. I think they want to even the score here on the road. Washington, love Atlanta -4. I think they blow them out.
Well, you guys are getting extra bonus coverage on this Hawks Wizards game because I am also on this game, but unfortunately, I'm back on the Wizards. I'm on
Ooh,
the Wizards in this one, which is again not great for our show record, but it is one of the bets I have circled here. I was on Washington the night you were talking about when they were 7-point dogs, ended up winning outright. I think they won by 2 points outright at Atlanta. Like you mentioned, they're now at home, but the biggest game changer for me here is there's no Kyle Kuzma, who is by far their best player. He is out, so it's probably going to be the Jordan Poole show. A couple other bench guys I know, their old or the one Gonzaga guy. I was actually over his points in this game as well yesterday. What's his name?
Kispert.
Yep, Kispert. He had like 18 or 20 plus points. So I think those guys are going to step up. So I'm going to take a shot at the Wizards at the +4, +4.5 is what I have written down here. But yeah, I'll go with the +4.5. So that way, if the Hawks win by 4, we can at least not have a losing night. But yeah, it seemed like a fishy line. I understand the recency bias of the Wizards winning outright, but the no Kuzma, who played for 40 minutes in that game and had 26 points, is a little alarming to me. So I know that does go against us, unfortunately for the record, but I will be on the Wizards. I'll keep going here. I'm gonna take the under. I do love NBA totals. I'm going to take the under in the Pistons and the 76ers. This is at 217.5. Again, two dead nuts unders teams. Pistons, I guess last year were a little bit more of an over team, but now they have the Cavs old coach, I believe. And he, if you guys know anything about the Cavs, he loves his defense. And the Sixers have been an under team since, I don't know, 10 years now. They're dead nuts under. I just can't see much scoring in this game. Wouldn't be surprised, honestly, if both teams fail to reach 100. I do think it is close. I was leaning the Pistons on the spread here as well. But I think the under is a safer play. So the under of the Pistons and the Sixers at 217.5 is my second play.
Yeah, good thing about being on opposite sides, we just gave you a winner in
Right.
the first game we broke down. So there you go. But second play for me, and unfortunately, I can't even give you the line right now because it's not out yet. We are filming before tip off on Tuesday night, so makes it a little bit tough. But I'm going to take the Grizzlies minus the points, whatever that might be. I expect it to be close to 10, 12, somewhere in there. I would take it right when it opens because it probably will be a somewhat public play, but just fading the Nets here. Um, Nets played on Sunday, got a win against Milwaukee. Now playing the Nuggets tonight, or on Tuesday, and then they have to travel overnight to Memphis, play the third and four nights back to back with travel, and they're one of the worst teams in the league. Um, the Grizzlies have just they've played every other day. They've had a day off in between. They've been home since their last road game was Friday against the Rockets. Been home ever since. So I think they have the rest here. I think it's going to show late in the game. So yeah, I would bet it early. You might even be able to catch like 8 or 9 somewhere in there before it gets bet up. But yeah, I think the Grizzlies win going away in that one.
Yeah, I like it. Well, I'll have the line out for you guys when this is posted. So I'll have the line at tomorrow morning's line for that graphic there. My third and final play, I am going back to fading the Lakers. I know me and you were both on the Suns Monday night. We both took them at the -4. They ended up winning by 4, so another push for us. But this is a long Lakers road trip. Obviously, that trip from Phoenix to LA. They probably went home before they went all. Now they're going all the way across the country here. But they have a 4-game road trip now. And they start off at Cleveland. They then go to Toronto, then Detroit, and then Memphis. I think it's going to be easy wins against Toronto, Detroit, and probably even Memphis, to be honest with you guys. But I do think this is going to be a tough game for Cleveland. I think this is a long road trip. It's a long. I guess they're going to be a little, a little more active for this game. They're, as opposed to that final game of the road trip, where they might be a little tired and wanting to get home. But I think they're going to be okay losing this one, knowing that they're probably going to have 3 easy wins on the road following this game. So Cleveland's also 4-0, one of the few, maybe the only 4-0 team currently. There might be some tonight. Left in the league. So I think Cleveland's a better team. I think the Lakers have made improvements. I think JJ's a pretty solid coach. Rui Hachimura is playing really well. LeBron, AD are playing well. But I think they're kind of a sell high team right now, and I think the Cavs might be able to catch them. Watch the Cavs win by 4 here, and us lose by the hook. But yeah, give me the Cavs at home, fading the Lakers. Nothing else is really new with me on that one.
Yeah, quick follow up question. Do you think there's any? I know it's not like he just played there, but any way to play LeBron going back to Cleveland? Not that it's his first time back. I guess I don't know that for sure. I'm sure he's been back to
Right.
Cleveland since, but
It's first time of the season, definitely. I know that
yeah,
for sure. So,
yeah.
yeah, he'll probably get like a standing ovation or something at the start of the game. Um, yeah, I totally forgot about that. I mean, he's been at feels like he's has been at Cleveland in a while, but
No, he hasn't.
yeah, I mean that could definitely be. Yeah, it's just a weird spot. A long road trip against 2 really bad teams. The Grizzlies, I don't know about them yet, and then the Cavs, I think, are really good. So just a weird dynamic on this road trip. But yeah, that's a good point there.
Sorry, just a quick touch on that again, but maybe it is a chance for Bronny to see the floor. He could be like, "Hey, this is where Daddy grew up playing."
That's true.
So,
I heard he
yeah.
was traveling with the team
Okay,
for now.
okay, give it to me under 1.5. I'm sorry, I did not realize when I was making these picks I was going to make everyone do so much homework here, but my third play is actually not even a play. It's just a fade on whichever team loses. So we have a back to back going Tuesday, Wednesday. New Orleans Pelicans at the Golden State Warriors. Again, this game is about over 3 hours from starting the first game. So again, it's just a back to back. The Pelicans just played back to back against the Blazers. They won game one, came back, faded them, took the Blazers game two. Blazers blew them out in that one. Doing the same thing here. Yeah, unfortunately, at this point, I can't even give out a play. Why I'll text you when that play is decided. But for those listening, for those viewing, just go bet the other side. Bet on the team that loses. Warriors, Pelicans tonight.
Loser of Warriors Pelicans on Tuesday nights. I will have that. You guys don't have to do the research. I'm just writing it down for me. But yeah, I mean you're kind of the back to back guy or the same team guy. Or same opponent guy. So I'm fading you on the on the Wizards. It'll probably backfire with me here, but yeah, it's worked so well or so far for you this season. But yeah, that's our 3 plays in the NBA. Hopefully, we can continue to be profitable for you guys. we will keep track of our record to see if we are actually worth fading or tailing as the season progresses. We will have our NHL show out. That is coming out today as well. So that's probably already over on our YouTube page. 5-minute wager is that title. So again, kind of the same exact layout, just in the NHL, giving 3 best bets for each day. We'll probably have 2 to 3 episodes of that per week over on Better in Green. Do you have anything to add before we close out here?
No, yeah, good luck with your plays. Hope you guys enjoyed the content. Bronny under, it's just to play it and forget it till he's in the G League or the whatever they call that nowadays. But yeah, good luck everyone.
Good luck, guys. We'll see you next time.
You better start listening to the Better in Green podcast. You will not regret it. Trust me, trust me, trust me. And hey, I'm Dean Blandino.
Welcome, welcome, welcome to Better in Green, eh? To Better in Green, eh? To Better in Green, eh? Listening to cash out, that's what it's all about. Come on, let's make cash now. We always on spot and we cover all spots from the bottom to the top. Hey, shout out to Ethan, shout out to Wyatt, shout out to Ben. Welcome, welcome to our podcast, Better in Green.